Hello, my darlings. How are you all doing this Friday evening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in the building. We are here. We are in the building. We are live. Thank you for spending time with me this Friday Eve. This Friday Eve. So, yeah, thanks for spending time with me this Friday Eve. Let me do some shout outs here in the chat before we get started. We all know why we're here. We know why we're here, right? We know why we are here. Okay, let me see. Wanda is here. And shout out to the channel members. Shout out to my Moonstones. Shout out to my Patreon patrons. Shout out to everyone that has subbed. Shout out to everyone that has supported me. I appreciate you all. But yeah, let me do some shout outs before we get started. Okay, Wanda, Britiani, Rockin' Robin, Tanjon, 8, Jennifer, Ann Harmon, Scaled Saggy, Donna. The Bushes said, I love that name. Eddie Peeler. Okay, Cafe Olay. Lil, my boo Lil is here. Yes. Dasherie, Tina Jones, Starry Eyed. Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting some tacos when I'm done with this reading this evening. Okay, getting some tacos. Mai Tai, Corey, Loretta King. Hey, lady, how are you doing? How are you doing? Brenda Taylor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, shout out to everyone that's here. We we know what time it is. We know what time it is. So let me just go ahead, bring this down some more so we can see. So we can see. All right. All right. Now, I just want to say, mods, if you see any type of foolishness going on in the chat, if there's any tarot slander, any spirituality slander, if anyone, y'all know what to do. I gave you all wrenches because you all know what to do. So I'm counting on you. I don't think we're gonna have that problem, but I'm counting on you. Um, I'm counting on you. Hey Adele. Hey Adele. Okay, so all right, let's get started. And there is a severe delay between StreamYard and the live stream that you're seeing on YouTube. I see it. It's not too bad today. But there's a delay. It's probably about 15 seconds. So yeah, all right. Lilith said the sniper team locked and loaded. Yeah, snipe team, drill team. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. So let me just start off by, I just kind of want to pull a couple of cards to kind of see which way we're going to start going, what direction we're going to start going, because, I have my thoughts about Dre, but we got to see what Spirit has to say. We got to see what Spirit has to say. So, hey, Andrea. Yeah, we have to see what Spirit has to say. So let me just, okay. Y'all know I'm getting started. I'm getting warmed up. Getting warmed up. And shout out to those of you who were with me on my insomnia live stream that was at midnight to 2:30 this morning here on the West Coast. Some of y'all were getting ready to go out with the sun. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you all for hanging out with me during that stream. It was so unexpected, but we were chilling. We were enjoying the time spent together. Yeah, so okay. Okay. I feel like it's funny because we have these swords here, right? So the energy of the thought processes, that's starting. That's starting right now. The energy of his thought processes. I can tell you right now, he don't have the best thought processes. He does not have the best thought processes. And it's the more that I read on various people, right? The more I kind of get into the energies, I'm starting to see a theme. Is there something going on with the country or with like certain generations of people? Because I'm starting to see a theme where, people, they're not using the brain. They're not using the brain that was given to them. They're not using it. Um, and that kind of bothers me. That kind of bothers me. Um, that kind of bothers me. So yeah, we have some thought processes, and not only thought processes, because thought and speech are on the same energetic wavelength, right? You think it in your brain, it comes out of your mouth, right? No one sees thoughts, right? You see it in your brain, it comes out of your mouth. Yeah, there's some mm, not fully seeing the entire game board, not seeing the entire playground before things are said, before the thoughts are translated into words. So there's a concern here. There's a concern here. I kind of feel like Dre, based on what I'm looking at, I kind of feel like Dre has been able to, I don't want to say finesse a little bit better, but I kind of feel like he knows how to say things to get him where he needs to be, if that makes sense. So you know how some people can talk their way into situations, talk their way out of situations. That's kind of what I'm picking up on Dre. Um, that's kind of what I'm picking up on Dre, and I kind of feel like he's been able to do this with a lot of people over at least his adult life. Okay. Now I don't know what type of I kind of feel like he has the propensity to be, and I'm saying this all alleged, all as respectfully as I can. I don't want to say verbally abusive, but crass. Maybe crass is a better word. He has the ability to be crass, okay, with things that he says, um, especially as it pertains to relationships with other people. So, yeah, yeah. Let me put these in. Let me do a quick shuffle and let me pull some more out because, um, yeah, like I said, I don't know if there's something going on generationally here in the United States, if people were drinking like lead water or sniffing paint or, you know, yeah, I agree. I agree, Donna. Let me pull some. Here we go. So okay, so we're still in the suit of swords. We're still here. Um, okay. hmm I feel like, based on what I'm looking at, I feel like Dre uses his words. He uses his words because Dre understands that um Dre is not the okay, I'm fine. Okay, I look good. Okay, I attract that way. It's not the physical with Dre. It's the words. I think that makes him that there's some caution to be had. There's some caution to be had because there are some people we know who get by on their looks. There are some people, the people who use their words, okay, the people who use their words and the people who play dumb, the people who use their words and the people who play dumb, you may want to exercise caution around these people because there's a lot more going on than what is being presented, right? So people play dumb, you know. I know there are some ladies, right, who, like when you're in male dominated fields and stuff like that, people be coming for you. So you kind of check and see what's going on. You may not come out the gate with it because you're trying to figure out who the players are and how you can do what you need to do to get by, to get ahead, to be, comfortable in your workspace. So the calculations, the machinations, there are a lot of women who, play dumb, right? to fully see what's going on. I kind of feel like that's kind of the energetics with Dre, right? The playing dumb, the I don't really know. I'm just this guy. I just drive. I just have my business. I just, I'm cooking. I just do this. This is all that I know. I kind of feel like that's a front. That's a mask. Because doing that, he's able to garner information. He's able to pull information out. He's able to garner information, and information, right? That's the gold. That's the money spot. So when one plays dumb, okay, when one plays like I'm just insert, I'm just this such and such, that's those people over there. That is the realm of garnering information, gaining information, so you can have the information to make, the decisions and dance around people. I feel like based on what I'm looking at here, that he knows how to play. Um, he knows how to play the game better than most people think, especially when they think of him. When we're thinking about Dre, based on how things have unfolded, not thinking about Dre in the sense of maybe this is someone we should watch out for. Okay. So yeah, we have this here. We know he ain't going physically, right? He not out here with a six pack. He not, the cute one. He not, you know, he's not that. But there is a flying under the radar. I think he has learned to do that well. I think he has learned to do that well. Hey, High Vibe. How you doing? Yeah, yeah. CN1 says he knows how to placate women emotionally. I feel like that's part of this, right? I feel like that's part of this. The being able to you and he does it. I feel like he does it a bit better than Nesto. But let's continue going. Rockin' Robin says smart people can play dumb, but dumb people can't play smart. Like, yeah, like silly side hand. Yeah, playing in your face. Hey, Tiani Vaughn, playing in your face. Hey, Rain C. Rockin' Robin said Dre had a lot of us somewhat fooled. Yeah, I think so too, High Vibe. Yeah, he plays the teddy bear around women, right? Because it's unassuming. All he does is he drives his he does whatever he does for work. He cooks. I'm just trying to work, man. I'm working. That when you're saying those things, that doesn't leave a lot of room for the minutia, the details, right? I think based on what I'm looking at here and what I'm picking up on, yeah, I think that's mm-hmm. I think that, but yeah, let's keep going. Hey, Mel, and shout out to Rain. Rain C is out here gifting memberships, helping the channel grow. Rain C has gifted 5 memberships. Welcome to the coterie. Welcome, my new channel, Moonstones. Welcome to the family. We have a good time over here. So thank you so much, Rain C, for that. I appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you, right? So yeah, shout out to Rain C. Yes, men lie, receipts don't. Men lie, women lie, receipts don't. Golden Age Enigma. Get the likes up, folks. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, Starry Eye says it's the reason he's best friends with Nesto. That stayed in the back of my mind. Absolutely. Absolutely. Something that, the old folks would say. My dad used to say, show me your friends and I'll show you the person. Okay. Show me your friends and I'll show you the person. So I'm just like, that's just me, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Rockin' Robin says he hides behind a veil like the Wizard of Oz, baby. It's yeah, yeah, yeah. Because we're all listening to the same calls. So notice when he stated, you can't just have, such and such. He mentioned recording and a bus. So recording at a bus. Recording and a bus. So if he knows about recording and a bus, That your line stepping over into knowing about the degeneracy, right? But let's keep going. Let's keep going. So, all right, I just want to pull a few more and then we can get into these questions. Not big butterscotch head Dre. Dimples Wimples. Yep. Yep. So yeah, I just want to pull a couple more to kind of see what we're working with because we have seen all these swords cards right here. So thoughts and speech, the things that can be very, very dangerous. Okay, so let me just pull a couple more and then we can get into questions. All right. Okay, so I don't know who all is a part of the network. We know there's Nesto. We know there's Nesto's children. We know there's Dre. I kind of feel like whoever else is part of the network, whoever else is part of the community, there is some I don't want to say there's infighting, but there is some the community isn't fully getting together. The community isn't fully flowing the way that it was. Um, there are opposing thought processes with regards to defense, how to best take action with things. I really feel like, again, I don't know who all is with regard to Nesto, but I kind of feel like there is some thought processes in the camp about what is we gonna do? What is we gonna do? What are we going to do next? Okay, because there's a potential for everything to go wrong, potential for everything to go sideways. I think we're starting to see more and more. I think more and more is going to be revealed as we move forward because we have the 7 of Wands here in reverse, but we're not fully at the 10 yet. We still got some more cards to go through. We're not fully at the 10 yet, but the focus is going to be on this community. The focus is going to be on this community and however the community is going to work together. So the network, the friends, whoever the support is, there's going to be more focus coming in on the community, on who works together, on who there's going to be some major focus on that. Major focus on that. And when it comes to decision making, there the way that the moves are going to try to be, the moves are going to try to be more thoughtful and more planned out instead of just jumping from the hip on things. So I'm kind of getting some other energy, with regard to the entire situation. But yeah, there's going to be a focus more on the community, whoever all is a part of that community, ways that they can defend themselves, actions that they can take in the future. Yeah, because their future actions are going to have to be careful. So I kind of feel like there is some, I don't want to say plotting, but you know, when you got to make your moves correctly, when you have to move a certain way, yeah, I think there's going to be some focus on this community, how the community work together. So I don't know if that means potential defendants, people who were part of it. I don't know, but just the whole interlocking and the way that community comes together for certain things, certain goals. I think that we're gonna see more. We're gonna see more, right? Let me check and see what's going on here. Oh snap! Rain C is giving out some more memberships. Thank you so much, Rain C. Rain C wins the chat. Rain C wins the chat, as Lilith said. So Rain C is showing out tonight. Okay, so interesting. So let me go back up and start to see. So now go ahead and start asking your questions. Put a purple heart or the crystal ball next to your question so I can better identify your question um to answer. So, but yeah. Yeah, this is definitely, definitely. Hey, Sunshine City. Yeah, Mel said get the likes up. Yes, welcome, 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 new members. Yeah, Rain wins the chat today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Here we go, Donna. Donna asks, is Dre for the girls or competing with the girls? Okay, Donna. Now I don't want to have to send some of you all to the corner, but if I have to this evening, I will. Okay. 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 I think that um what's not being said is, and I have to go with the energy, how the energy pulls me along. What's not being said is there is there's a slight, he has a slight issue with women. It's slight. It's not deep and heavy hatred. It's not full on bandit. It's not full on incel. It's not like that. But there is a slight um he has a slight issue with women. He has a slight issue with women. The thing about it is that for him, if he doesn't watch out and do better, it has the potential to become his karma, right? He's not really so much in defense of women. He doesn't really like, I'm not saying like harm or anything like that, but he doesn't like stand up for women. He's going to take the side of the bros before hoes. He that is what he's going to do, even if there are women or whatnot in danger. That's what he's going to do. Um, there, yeah. I almost feel like, I don't want to say karmic justice, but he needs to work on that. He needs to work on that. Okay, look deep down inside. He needs to work on that because that has the ability to become an energetic problem for him if he doesn't correct it. But again, like I said, show me your friends, I'll show you the person. And the fact that there is friendship with Nesto, knowing the allegations, okay, this is not the first time. He knows his friend. If we know about things that Nesto has done, I'm sorry, he knows. I'm sorry, but he knows. There's not a, bro, what you doing. They're still standing by when there is alleged, right? Allegedly, when there's alleged harm done, right? When you don't say anything, when you see something and you don't say anything and you don't stand up for what's right when you can, baby, that can become an energetic problem. He's not full on. I don't, there's Naker there. It's not like Nature Boy Naker, but there is some, mm, there's some questionable energy there. I feel like the biggest thing that Spirit is saying is like there have been a history of not protecting girls or not protecting women or seeing or knowing about situations and not doing anything. Okay, turning that blind eye. I think that's it. I think in his future, if he don't correct that, that may become an issue. So I'm sorry, Donna, if that's not a full on answer to your question. I have to go where it takes me, and this is talking about doing what's right, especially as it pertains to what's right and people who potentially have been in harm. Same way if it was a man, you seeing someone doing something to someone and they're innocent, like there's he has seen more than what he lets on. Okay, but he plays dumb. Okay, like I said, we heard the mention of the bus in the recording. Ha ha ha, joking, because none of them thought these calls were gonna come out. That I'm just gonna leave that right there because that is yeah, it's disturbing. It's disturbing. Okay. So these other victims, yeah. Yeah, and baby, when it come to collect, it's gonna come to collect. Hey Nyla. How you doing, girl? Oh, Nyla has I'm gonna get to your question, Nyla. I'm gonna get to your question. Thank you so much, Nyla, for donating. Nyla asks, what is Nesto's current energy surrounding Dre? Okay, let me go here. Let me go here first. Let me go here first because mhm, Nesto's current energy surrounding Dre. I feel like I gotta move over here. Not because Nyla donated, but I have to go with how it's moving. I have to go with how it's moving. I kind of feel like I gotta get this out quickly before the connection is lost, right? Before the connection is lost. I feel like, and I'm just speaking generally right now, I feel like there are people who are trying to hide what they are doing and trying to hide what they are doing from people like me who can see things, right? So I'm holding on to the connection while I can. Um, yeah. People have been doing some masking, right? I.e., we talked about it the other day, infamous Sylvia. I don't care what anyone says. There are people out here trying to mask and cover things up energetically, and I feel it. I notice it, right? Okay. What's Nesto's current energy surrounding Dre? Well, he don't really think too highly of him. Okay, he does not think too highly of Dre. I mean, we heard it on the call, but we see it here. But he doesn't think too um he doesn't think too highly about Dre. He doesn't think too highly about Dre, right? Mm-hmm. He doesn't think too highly about Dre, and Nesto wants to make sure that he stays in the spotlight, but he doesn't think too highly about Dre at all. I kind of feel like he feels like Dre is dragging him down. Dre is dragging him down. Dre is not necessarily helping him move forward or get to where he needs to be. Right? He talks to Dre, but he doesn't think too highly of him, and he kind of feels like Dre is a burden. He kind of feels like Dre um was a burden or is a burden to him. Um yeah, that's yeah. Dre's a burden to him. He thinks he's beneath him. And again, Nesto is just fighting for the spotlight so much. Okay, let me see what's going on over here. Yeah, hey boo. Okay, so Rain C says, sorry, I said put your banner up, please, and thank you. You know what? I was just trying to get to it. Thank you so much for reminding me about the banner. Okay. 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 So thank you so much. Oh, okay. 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 Let me go here. Thank you so much, Nyla. Thank you so much, Nyla. Yeah, I kind of feel like, yeah, I feel like there's some internal messiness that we're not privy to. Oh, okay. This the one right here. I gotta look at this the one right here, baby. Oh, okay, okay. So we now we're starting to see the cards come into play that are here, that's going to keep showing up. We have this Queen of Wands that's going to keep showing up. Probably keep showing up. Okay, does Dre believe that Nesto has harmed Sheridan? Does Dre believe that? No, he doesn't believe that at all. He doesn't believe that at all. He has his thoughts about Nesto because he knows his homeboy. He knows his homeboy. But no, no. how he thinks about Nesto. He knows Nesto is this diva and this attention seeker. But does he believe that he's harmed Sheridan? No, Dre don't believe that. He doesn't believe that. He doesn't believe that. Again, the thought processes around taking up for people who need a voice when it's their time to have advocacy, right? Taking up for that. No, he doesn't believe that at all. He doesn't believe that at all. Nope. He doesn't believe that at all. Now he knows Nesto has some, I don't want to say trickster, but he knows Nesto moves the way he knows how Nesto moves. Okay. He knows how Nesto moves, but does he believe that about Sheridan? No, he doesn't believe that about Sheridan. He doesn't. He doesn't. Let me. I'm going to come back to the chat and get you all's questions. I need to get these here before they disappear. That's a good question. That is a good question. That's a good question. Nyla asks, is Nesto jealous of Dre's favorability within the YouTube community? Well, we just talked about the diva, right? Okay. So we've seen this. Let me move this down. Okay, remember I was talking about the community, right? I'm talking about the community. So I was talking about the community. So there's some community issues there. There are community issues there. Yeah, there are some thought. Yes, the answer is yes. Yes, there is. Remember, I was saying, like, I don't know what's really going on with the community. I don't know how the community is staying cohesive together. I don't know what's changing, but there's some change happening with the community, and it's happening at a foundational level within the community. So yeah, he is. He is. We know Nesto gotta have all eyes on him. We know Nesto is a bad bitch. We know Nesto wants to be kept. Okay. We know this. When it's not raining on him, he has a problem, right? He has a problem. Okay. But yeah, there's something going on again within the foundation of the community that's going on. So we got all this energy out here. Things are changing very, very fast. We can't really see it behind the scenes, but things are changing fast. Things are changing fast within that community, the friendship, the other people. Things are changing fast. And you all remember Loki, right? Loki from like the Thor movies and stuff like that. Loki had an issue. Okay, Loki needed to be seen. Loki needed to be heard. He needed to be accepted. He was doing all types of things, right? All types of foolishness. Messed up. But yeah. He's jealous. He's jealous. He's jealous. Okay, let me get back to these questions. Coming over here. Thank you so much, Nyla, for your donations and for asking these questions. Let me get back up to that question. It was Donna's question. Donna's question. Yeah, Rain C is showing out. Donna's question. Okay. This was a question. Okay, Donna asks, was Dre ever Nesto's friend genuinely, or did he stick around longer because of the Clout Fest that he saw that came with it? That's a good question. That's a good question. Do me a favor, like the video if you have not. We're having, a tarot investigation session going on here. Like the video for me if you haven't. If you are enjoying, if you're chilling, if you got your snacks together, go ahead and like the video for me. Yeah. Okay. No. Let me say this. There is friend and then there's friend. I'm feeling it's more along the okay. Dre ever Nesto friend genuinely. There's an affinity there. There's an affinity. There's an affiliation. There is a little bit of love there. There is. I don't see any clout chasing here, but it's more of how can how can we help each other? It's not friendship like Golden Girls or anything like that. This is it's more like network. It's network, right? It's more like network. Some people can go to work and have a great time and kiki with other people at work. That's their network. Y'all real good. But as soon as it's time to move on, you can disassociate completely, right? They were there, they were part of your network, they served a purpose, right? There's a little bit of love, but not friend in the way that we think about friend. No, not friend in the way that we think about friend. There's a rapport. They have a certain affinity with each other, but deep down, friendship, because I mean the question is Dre trying to help get this bond money together? Is Dre trying to help get this bond money together? Is Dre looking for lawyers? Is Dre trying to help with lawyers? And again, we don't know. These are just questions, right? But we saw the silly side hand out here trying to scrape and ask people for $250. We know Shirley was paying for, lawyers and whatnot. But look at the men, look at the men. Look at the men in the network. Where's the putting together to try and get this man out? Oh, they're gonna take the calls. They're gonna take the calls because it's an easy way to keep him at arm's length without having to deal with him. But I don't see nobody out here selling a car to try and get this bond money. I don't see nobody out here selling a car or taking money out there for 401k or whatever to get this bond money together. I don't see it. Again, we don't know. We don't know what's happening right now in the network, but from what we've seen, no, so to answer the question, friends like how we think they're friends or how we think about true friendships, no. There's an affinity there. There's an affinity there. This is about network. But did he stick around for Clout Fest that came with it? No, I don't see Clout Fest. I don't see that. I don't see that. Okay. Okay, Rockin' Robin asks, yeah, Fuzzy Spiral says they ain't even washing cars to get this bond money. I'm just saying, when it's someone you really care about and like, oh man, you really feel like they've been quote unquote railroaded, you try to do whatever you can to get people out, right? You try to do whatever you can. Second mortgage, I'm not saying do all that, but if your own son ain't giving you $250, we saw the silly side hand over here struggling, right? Right. Ain't nobody making no fish plates. They not frying fish. Okay, they not making pots of spaghetti with the garlic bread on the side and the potato salad. They not selling $10, $20 plates. They not having the car wash. Okay, they're not doing that to get this bond money together. And that's the Atlanta area. People love a good snack and a meal in the Atlanta area. Okay. They not over there on Cascade at the Kroger on Cascade right off 285. They're not over there selling them fish plates to get this bond money together. They're not doing that. So, you know, hmm they're not doing it. They're not doing it. So anyway, Rockin' Robin asks, do you think Dre may have a thing for Shirley? Let's see. Right. I mean, people be out there, selling barbecuing on the side of the road to get some money together. They not even doing that. They not even doing that. Right. Not a raffle ticket insight. You can go get, a couple of coach purses from the mall and come up with a raffle to try. You know what I'm saying? They're not even doing that. They're not even doing that. So it is what it is. It is what it is. May have a thing for Shirley. No. Mm-mm. I don't see a thing for Shirley. I don't see a thing for Shirley. I think he's much more invested in where Shirley is going to end up, how she's going to move her life together forward. But I don't see him as having a thing for Shirley because, baby, he can't pay for Shirley. He can't pay for Shirley. Hell, Nesto couldn't pay for Shirley. Shirley was paying for Shirley. Nesto finessing women out of cars. Nesto couldn't pay for Shirley. Dre ain't finna give money for the $75 manicure. Okay. We know Shirley be over there in Buckhead. No, he ain't gonna pay for it. Nope. He ain't gonna pay for it. No, I think he's more interested in where she's going to end up, where she's gonna end up. And again, here we go again. So we saw the justice card. Remember, I'm talking about the karma, the when you see something, you're supposed to say something, to help people who can't advocate for themselves. So here it is here. I think that whatever affinity that we're seeing about Shirley, but it's there, but it's not like, yeah, he got a thing for Shirley. No. He's more interested in how she's going to move forward. He's more interested in how she's going to move forward um with this whole situation. He's more interested in that. But baby, he ain't paying for the he not paying for the $50 manicure. He not doing it. Yeah, strawberries are expensive, baby. They are expensive. Yeah, I mean, Shirley does come across being associated with Nesto, but like I said, because there were some shops in Buckhead that I would go to, right? And you can't come in there with $20. You can't come in there with 20 and $30 with some ducats. You got to come in there with a little bit more coin, right? So, yeah. Okay. So next question. Is Dre going to still be Nesto's friend when all this comes out that he's guilty as two left shoes? Okay, let's get our ledge going on. Hey, 504. What's going on, girl? What's going on, girl? Make sure you're not going to be swallowed up this weekend. Okay, make sure you stay safe this weekend, girl. Okay, so let's see. Mm-hmm. Oh. I don't see friendship remaining, but I see defense. Okay. After all this is said and done, right? I see him taking a position of he would still defend. So a slight affinity there because there are some people who may not like people or see things, but they'll still defend, right? That they'll still defend. I'm trying to explain it. It's kind of like, yeah, you may not see someone, you may not like someone, they may have done something, but and kind of pulling out that little bit of nakerism of, you know, well, they try and do this to the such and such. We know that the man will come after people. That, so the defense of, well, yeah, he did this, but he didn't do that. Or, yeah, yeah, they found him guilty, but he's really not that bad of a person. Yeah, they may have convicted him, but I've known him for such and such, and he's really not that bad of a person. He's really a decent guy. He hasn't done anything. We've heard on the calls where Nesto will say, I haven't unalived anyone. Well, there are other heinous crimes out there that one can do that has nothing to do with unaliving people. Right. That still leaving a way out. Yeah, Dre will, of course, all this is allegedly, Dre will, sit there's always a way out. There's always a way out to defend certain things and certain people. There's always a way out, right? There will be a door open and left there as a way out to, like I say, yeah, yeah, that happened, but they're really not that bad of a person. Oh, it really didn't go down that way. Or, man, they had a terrible lawyer. The lawyer didn't do what they were supposed to do. The lawyer could have got him off. All these ways that, the door is open for protection. So, now that I'm sipping for this. Okay. So we have an 8 here. 8 asks, do you think Dre believes Nesta? Yeah, I think he does. I think he does. I think he does believe Nesta. I think he does. Right? I think he does because they have, and I'm going to say this as best as I can, as respectfully as I can. When you have two people who become friends for sake of conversation, when you have two people who become friends in jail, you have become friends in jail. What does that say? Not saying that you can't become friends in jail, but you have become friends in jail and have maintained a friendship outside of jail. You have maintained this connection that was established in the place where you were serving punishment. Not sharing the fifi. Don't y'all start with this fifi. Don't start with the fifi. And that's my fault. I introduced y'all to the concept. But when you have people who how many people have seen the movie The Usual Suspects? Old school movie, very good movie. But remember they said that two of the characters, they did time together, and then when they got out, they were still, doing their thing together. They did time together. They met during, doing time together. So now y'all have this affinity together. Y'all were doing time together. So in The Usual Suspects, they were still doing bullshit together. Yeah, this is that right there. This is that right there. So if you have this affinity that became a thing behind the bars, because both of y'all in there, right? Why would you not believe your homie? I mean, both of y'all was in there doing this time together. Like I said, you maintain. Do we not see what's wrong with the energetics of that? Do we not see what's wrong with the energetics of that? And then we normally see how one of those people usually always goes down. No, he ain't that bad of a person. No. I mean, that's just what them people said. I mean, they can indict a ham sandwich. We hear that foolishness. They can indict a ham sandwich. It don't mean that they did it. Oh, they can come up with anything. Yeah, it's yeah. So does he believe Nesto? Yeah, he believe Nesto because he's still talking to him. He's still talking to him. Still talking to him. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is a good question. This is a good question. Do I think there are, that there that there is biological matter in those woods? Right? Listen, I don't know what's going on with this wood story. Yep, 504. I don't know what's going on with this wood story. When I first heard it, I'm just like, ooh, that's interesting. Out in the woods. Why are we out in the woods? Why are you staying out in the woods? No Motel 8, no Red Roof Inn, no Holiday Inn, no staying at your friend's house, no staying at your mom's house, no staying in your van, just in the woods. Okay. So that's been interesting for me. I don't know what went on, baby, but yeah. So I don't know what went on, baby, but um do I think there is biological remains in those woods Dre was in? I need to see what's going on here because okay. I feel like something was left behind in those woods. Something was left behind in those woods. Something was left behind. Something was left behind. Something ended, something was left behind. I am not in any way saying that there was any crime happening out there in the woods. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that energetically, something was left behind in the woods. Something was left behind. Whatever was left behind is just like, like when you say you're done with something, how you just turn and walk away and you forget about it. We don't mention it again. We don't talk about it anymore. Something was left behind in the woods. It could be energy. It could be a state of mind. It could be recognizing that a relationship was over with and I need time to go out here in the woods to think. It could be anything. Something was left behind in those woods. Something was left behind in those woods. Something was left behind, and I kind of feel like it's very highly charged energetically. There is some type of emotional, energetic charge link to it. And I feel like whatever was left behind in the woods, whatever was left behind, there was almost like an executive decision was made. I have to do this. Something was left behind in the woods. Um, it's very highly energetically, emotionally charged. Um, and it's starting to give me a headache. Something was left behind in the woods. Something was left behind in the woods. So am I going to say that it's biological material? I'm not going to say that. Something was left behind in the woods. This was a heavy load to bear. Something was left behind in those woods. Something, right? It could be a yes, something. It was very emotionally charged. Okay, I see Fuzzy Spiral saying, "Oh, that's why Dre was in his feelings that Nesto was talking to Silly Sonya about the woods." Yeah, something. This is very emotionally charged. Okay, and I have to kind of bring myself down because it's making me not yell, but I can feel it. I can feel it rising. Something emotionally charged that has a heavy, energetic presence to it was left behind in those woods. Something happened in the woods. spiritually, energetic, something happened in those woods. Okay. Okay. Dimples, Wimples. Hey, girl. Let me see. Hey, girl. Okay. Let me go back here. Um, Let me go back to the comment. Where's the comment? Where's the comment? I lost it that quickly. Let me go down. Oh, Lord. I lost it. So I'm going to have to find it again. Okay. Okay. I found it again. Okay. Will he get locked up again with Nesto? I hope not, but that, yeah. I don't know what's happening in the community, but something is going on in that community. I don't know who know what, but people know something. People know something. Okay, will he get locked up again with Nesto? Let's see. Whew. That part about the woods almost took me out because that was highly, highly energetically charged. That was highly energetically charged. The way it had me, like, that one was taking me out. Um, will he get locked up again with Nesto? No, I don't see it. I don't see him getting locked up with Nesto. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. I kind of feel like there's some type of give and take. It's kind of like going back to the community, right? I kind of feel like there are people who know things. There's chaos in the community, and I kind of feel like Dre is thinking about things, and he's taking time to make sure that he receives as much as he gives. Q, what do you mean? I kind of feel like energetically, you know, it's about network, the I scratch your back, you scratch mine type of thing. Um, yeah, I don't see him. I don't see him getting locked up again because it'll be, you know, he, he would save himself before he would get locked up again. Let me say that he would save himself before he would get locked up again. Um, he would save himself before he gets locked up again. Yeah, there is something going on. There is something going on. Um, there is something going on amongst the community. Yeah, I don't see Dre going back either. I don't see Dre going back either. Um, been jilted. I don't know what that was. I don't remember what that story was. So I'm gonna have to like call Nyla and get like the backup on it. But yeah, okay. So here's high vibe. Yeah, and I'm still feeling good. We're an hour in. I'm still feeling good. So this is good. Oh Lord. Queen bad bitch keep coming up. Okay. Okay. This is concerning me here. This is concerning me here. This high priestess, let me try and move this down some more so you all can see. This high priestess here is concerning me. It's concerning me because usually when that comes up with these cards, there's a little bit of magic in the air or some spiritual element in the air, right? So this is concerning me a little bit. I mean, I know a lot of people do magic. I do magic. A lot of people do magic, but this is this is concerning me a little bit. So I may have to break away and focus on this. Um, he He cares, but he doesn't care. He cares, but he doesn't care necessarily about Nesto's relationship with the daughter. He cares, but he doesn't care. It's kind of like, not my child. You know, he's her father. He, that's his daughter, so I'm not going to interfere. Like he's not going to interfere. He's not going to interfere. Dre's not going to interfere because Nesto has his children. He is not going to interfere. Whatever Nesto is saying or whatever, he's not going to overstep. Like, hey, dog. Well, maybe as he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. But this right here is concerning me. This is the second time this has come up. This is concerning. This this is concerning. I need to go right here real quick. I need to focus and roll with this real quick to see what this is, because second time this has come up. Second time this has come up. And yeah, for me with this deck, anytime I see this one right here, there are spiritual games afoot. So let me see if anything comes up with it. If anything else comes up with it. I need to know what this is. Okay. 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 hmm Ladies and gentlemen, there are spiritual games afoot. There are spiritual games afoot. Okay. There are spiritual games afoot. Here's the thing. Remember, I said earlier, I kind of feel like there's some masking energy, people trying to hide what's going on. Yeah. 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 There are some spiritual games afoot. Okay. Somebody is paying somebody to do something. Now, I don't know how good this worker is. Somebody is paying somebody to do something, right? Because if you're paying other people to do it, right, then no one can point the finger at you. They can't say you did it, someone else did it. There are some spiritual games afoot. There are some spiritual games afoot. Okay. And the energy surrounding it is trying to make it like, and I don't know who's doing what or what the work is, who the work is for, what the work is trying to do, but there's an element of the work to try and hide the work. Okay. To try and make it as unnoticeable as possible. Okay. To make it as unnoticeable as possible. This is someone else doing the work. I kind of feel like it's 1 to 2 people. I kind of feel like there's at least one spiritual worker doing some things. At least one. At least one. I kind of feel like it's possibly two. But one spiritual worker may not, one may be better at what they do than the other one is, but one spiritual worker is definitely, doing the work and trying to keep things under the radar. Again, I don't know who is paying for what. I don't know who, but it's trying to keep it on the radar. And I've been feeling it all this week. I've been feeling it this week. Okay. I've been feeling it this week. Yeah. So people are now, not saying that spiritual workers have never done this before, because a good spiritual worker will try to keep what they're doing off of the radar, right? But I kind of feel like, mm, the masking energy, like, it's just like when I think I said it the other day, like in the summer when it's hot and the window is open and you have those real thin curtains, right? You can kind of see through them, but you kind of can't. It's enough to block things out, but you can still see. That's kind of how it is. That's kind of what it feels like. It's not completely covering and hiding, but it's enough. So those who don't pick up on things spiritually or those who don't know, they won't even have an inkling that something is going on. But someone like me, someone who can pick up on these things can pick up like, okay, there's a little bit of hiding, trying to hide the work. So that there's at least one. I kind of pick up like there's two. Okay. Um, yeah, yeah. And I'm sorry about like not answering the question, but I had to go with it while it was there. Um, while it was there. So let me I need a sip of water because let me get a sip of this tea. I need a sip of water because that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are two. There are two. There are two. Somebody is paying. Somebody is paying for something. Like I said, there's at least one, but I believe it's two. I believe there are two. I believe there are two. Okay, let me get back to. Oh, okay. Okay, let me get back to it. Let me get back to it. Yeah, that was interesting. I can't even see everybody's chats messages because I had to stick with that. I had to stick with that. Does Dre truly believe Nesto finna get out the as of right now? No, Dre don't think he finna get out. Dre doesn't think he's about to get out. Mm-mm. Not right now. Not right now. Okay. Ooh, I'm so behind looking through here. Okay, so Donna asks, and this is an old question, but she asks, does Dre hire spiritual workers? Somebody is hiring somebody. Somebody within that whole mix. Nesto, Dre, the other person. Excuse me. Somebody is hiring somebody. Somebody is. No, I don't see it as being Dre. I don't see it as being Dre. I don't see it as being Dre to answer that question. Okay, let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let me see if there's because I'm so behind on looking at everything. Okay, Mel said, not sure if this is asked already. Thank you so much, Mel. Does Dre know about infamous Sylvia and her prison escapades with Nesto? If so, what are her thoughts? Okay, let's roll with that one. Like I said, I'm gonna get back to it. Yeah, no, we know it ain't Sony. 504 said that's because he ain't paying. Somebody is paying for something. Somebody is paying for something. Okay, somebody is paying for something. And the thing about it with Atlanta is so Bible Belt that it's very easy to cover up people doing things because they just a bunch of, even though Atlanta has an influx of a lot of different people who move there, transplants, because I was a transplant to Atlanta. Um, but I had lived in Atlanta for what, 20 years? Yeah, 20 years I had lived in Atlanta, even though I'm a transplant. But with people coming in and stuff like that, even though there are a bunch of transplants, underneath it all, it's still the Bible Belt. It's still the Bible Belt, right? And it's very easy to, yes, Lord, Jesus, amen, through Atlanta to cover up what you do. Hell, I had to do it in some of my circles. In some of my circles in Atlanta, matter of fact, in 99.99959s of my circles in Atlanta, no one knew what I did, right? Because I knew the people that I was dealing with. Okay, I knew the people that I was dealing with. So them they don't know. No clue about what I was doing. I knew how to move around, to be able to think in circles, right? It's a form of protection. But yeah, Atlanta is still very Bible, Jesus, mega church. That's Atlanta. Okay. So let's get to Mel's question. Oh, Meldon hit three kings right here. Meldon hit three kings. Okay, let me look in the chat real quick. Sunshine City 2024 says he claimed Ebony was doing work. I'm not sure who Ebony is. I mean, I listen, but I'm not as well versed. But yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Nyla about that. I'm gonna have to have a phone call with Nyla so she can explain some of this to me. Yeah, heavy church traffic in Atlanta. Heavy, heavy. Not them dildos paying. Tanjon, go to the corner. Um, does Dre know about infamous Sylvia and her prison escapades? The thing with Nesto, if so, what are his thoughts? Let me see who would even know. Who would even know? The energy that I'm getting from that is the energy that I'm getting from that is Mel is Dre wouldn't care. The energy that I'm getting from that is Dre wouldn't care. I mean that yeah, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't care. He would not care. Um because he doesn't IS is not a threat. He wouldn't care. He wouldn't care. Yeah, he would. I don't see anything here talking about. He wouldn't care. He ain't thought of. He wouldn't care. That man don't care. That man don't care. Does not care at all. At all. At all. He don't. He don't care who. He doesn't care who come to visit him. He don't care. All I will say is that we have not seen Dre at the prison. On him, we haven't seen Dre at the prison. Has Dre went to the prison? It's possible. We ain't seen Dre at that prison. Right. Don't nobody care about her. Don't nobody care. She care about her, but she the only one. Her and her daughter. Her and her daughter. So yeah, that's not even on his radar. He don't care. He don't care. He does not care. Okay. Yes, thank you so much for that, Nyla. Thank you so much for that. Okay, Valerie. Hey Valerie, how you been doing? Valerie asks, does Dre really know this stuff? Let's see. Dre got his truck to support his eating fuzzy. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. I'm really curious now about the spiritual aspect that I just picked up on now. So now I'm just like, okay, it's interesting. Does Dre really know Nesto? Mm, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, he know. He know. He know. He know. You mean to tell me the time that they spent, in the same community all this time? Now we know how friends get together and tell their stories, their secrets. We know friends share secrets. We know because people who are on same wavelengths, they flock together. He knows. He like to pretend that he don't know, Because if you pretend that you don't know, you don't have to take action. If you pretend that you don't know, right? Because when you know better, you have to do better. At least that's how the saying goes. When you know better, you have to do better. When you pretend that you don't know, people give you the benefit of the doubt, right? Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yep, nothing to be jealous of, but we are dealing with, this is a group of, this is just pure foolishness all around. But we see all the dumb decisions, right? Okay, this is a good question. Is Sonya out the picture for good? Thank you so much, Starry Eye. I'm here in front of my laptop and I have my iPad over here trying to keep up with the chat. Um, let's see. Let's see. Um, no, I don't see her as being out of the picture for good. No. I agree with that 504. I agree with that 504. Yep. I agree with that 504. Is she out the picture for good? No, she ain't out the picture for good. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. I don't see her as being out of the picture for good. No, I don't see that. Thank you so much, Sorry Eyed. Yeah, the group of nasties, yeah. Yeah, Nesto, uh-huh. Being like low key, yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotta give me some share butters too. Yeah. Lila said in Norse mythology, Loki is the god of chaos, and that seems to be Nesto's favorite pastime. Uh-huh. Yep. We know the type of energy. We know that type of energy. We know that type of energy. Ooh, that's a good question right here. That's a good question right there. Whew, y'all, I have been reading tarot all day. I'm starting to wind down. Would he trust it? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope, he wouldn't trust it. He would not trust it. Uh-uh. Nope. No. No. Okay. So let me, hey Leakia girl. Nope, not washing cars to get the bond money. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is what he wants. Nesta wants total sacrifice on his behalf. Absolutely. Yep. Dimples Wimples. Girl. Dre, is Dre a truck driver? Is Dre hauling these loads for that? Listen. Fuzzy Spires, you got your share butters a few days ago, and I love it. Yeah, I have to order myself. No, no, no. Was he ever gonna give him 15,000 for bond? No, that was not happening. 15,000 for bond. Oh, is that what it is, Rain? See that previous convicted felons can't visit? Well, listen, I learn something new every day because I've never been to the prison. I've never, yeah, I've never, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that's like. I don't have a criminal record, never have. Yeah, I have one parking ticket from like, I don't know how long ago. 2011 was the only ticket that I ever had. So, mm-mm. So I don't know what that's like. I don't know how that works. But was he ever gonna give Nesto that bond? No. Mm-mm. He was saying, go get it from these women. You know, you be out here swindling these women. Okay, this is a woman right here with money. Go get it from this woman, cause baby, I ain't got it. He talking about he ain't got it. He ain't got them for him. That's your homie. You ain't got the 15K for that bond. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. So nope. Yeah, no OnlyFans. Because listen, they ain't getting it together. I hear that there is a market for feet. There are women out here to do feet pictures. There are men out here to do such and such. You can do some feet pictures, and no one will know it's your feet to make some money. Rubbing oil all on your feet and stuff like that. Not even selling no feet pictures to get this bond money. Not even selling feet pictures. Um. Mm-hmm. Yep. My dad used to say something like that too. My dad used to say something like too. My dad used to be like, "Oh, well, that's what happened. Well, you were doing something that you loved, so what can I say?" Like my dad was cold blooded with it at times, but I appreciate it. Yeah, he ain't selling no feet pictures. He ain't buying no flowers. You can go pick flowers out of people's yards. Okay, and sell he can go buy some oranges and sell oranges on the side of the road, right? You can sell oranges on the side of the road. You can go to Temu and order a bunch of stuff for cheap and go sell it over there at West End. Okay, go sell them white t-shirts over there at West End. Go sell the socks. Okay, but they're not putting money together for no bond. Okay, they're not. They're not. So okay, so yeah. So good night, Donna. Oh, that's what I got. Okay, yeah. So this is a good one right here. Is Dre still watching? Yeah, I'm about to let y'all go because I can feel the energy starting to dissipate. So like I said, I've been reading tarot all day for the clients and whatnot. That man, yeah, he be watching it. Yeah, he be watching. Okay, he watches. Yes, Dre be out here watching Nyla. Uh-huh. He be out here watching Nyla. He be out there over there. He might be a Viber. We just don't know. He might be a member. He might be a Viber. We just don't know. But yeah, he watches. Mm-hmm. He sure do watches. He be listening on his halls when he's driving. He be watching. Yep. He be watching. He be watching. Mm-hmm. He sure does. He sure does. Okay, I'm gonna do one more question and then that's going to be it. Hey, Scarred. And then I'm gonna go because I need to this is gonna be the good one right here. This right here is gonna be the last question because I need to go. I need to rest. Um, and then I know we're gonna head over to Nyla's for some action. So this is gonna be the last question right here. And then I'm gonna let you all go. High Vibes asks, what does Dre really think about infamous Mammy and her visiting Nesto and putting the videos on YouTube? Okay, so yeah, he really doesn't care. But let's see about putting the videos. Let's see about the videos. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I just shuffled these cards. So in his mind, she might make some money. Infamous Sylvia might make some money from this. She this might be a way for Nesto to have some money. So this is what he's thinking because surely she not paying no more, right? She's not paying anymore, right? We've seen Silly Side Hen ask people for $250, right? Um, he don't really think too much. He's thinking about, okay, how can this be money? How can this be money? Because again, Dre ain't out here with no feet pictures selling feet pics for $5 to try and get this bond money. Okay? He's not. He's not. So this is okay. She's she got the subscribers. Okay, she might have a little money. She might have a little money, right? So this is all he thinking about because, like I said, he ain't frying no catfish and cornmeal. He ain't frying no catfish and cornmeal to get this bond money together. Thank you so much, 504, for the super sticker. I love you, girl. We be cutting up. We be cutting up. I love you and thank you so much for that. So yeah, this is, he like, putting the videos out might be a good thing because then she can get some money. She can get some money. She can earn some money from it, right? She look like she's the only one trying to earn and work money for it. So yeah, Infamous Sylvia might be the only one willing to give up the coins. But yeah, he don't really think too much about Infamous Sylvia. But this might be a way for Infamous Sylvia to get the coins to get some bond money. Yeah, Dre ain't putting his navel out there. Dre is not putting his navel out there. He ain't doing it. He ain't wearing no husky t-shirts. He not doing any of that for his boy. He's not doing it, right? He ain't doing it. So, yeah, he's not doing it. But yeah, that may be the new money maker. The new money maker. The new money maker. The new money maker. So yeah, get the Mario coins, yeah. Because lots of people sell feet picks and arm picks. There's a strange underground market for, he can even make up something and pretend he's selling women's panties or what. I mean, there are so many ways to get a money game going. And Dre is not doing any of them for bond money. So that's enough right there. That's enough right there. So, but anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Mm, yeah, in my heart of hearts, I knew that Dre was quote unquote not the good guy. Not when that's your friend. That's me. That is my personal opinion. As ratchet as all of them are, as ratchet as all of them are, but Spirit was showing us tonight. Spirit was showing us tonight. And somebody's out here paying somebody for some spiritual work. Paying somebody for some spiritual work. So yeah, I'll be live at some point tomorrow. I don't know what the topic is going to be. I'll be live at some point tomorrow. It probably won't be a reading, but just know that reading on Erica, I will be reading on Erica. I will be reading on Erica probably within the next week. Because as the saga continues and more comes out, we got to just, we got to do our spiritual investigation. So, but yeah, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you, everyone who was kicking it in the chat. Thank you, everyone that asked questions. Thank you, everyone who donated. Thank you, everyone who liked. Thank you, and welcome to all the new channel Moonstones. Thank you to those of you who may have just joined and subbed on the channel tonight. I appreciate you all. Okay, this work is not for me. I do these readings and stuff for you all. For you all. Because they all dusty and ratchet to me. They're all dusty and ratchet to me. So, I do this for you all. So, we're gonna see how things continue as the saga continues to unfold. So again, thanks everyone. If you're going to bed, have a good night. If Nyla's going live, y'all will see me over there in Nyla's chat. So I love you all. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.